Well, I mean, while they're in town. Completely overlooked this was happening. Yeah, I was gonna go sky fishing. A quest? There's a quest. Oh, yeah. Okay, shiny objects to be had. Oh, yeah, what's up? I did prevail for your assistance. The golden court. We could have walked and talked, but why did we have to go over there? Alright, fine. I like seeing all these decorations up though. Nice. Alright. I'll bite. What are we doing? Otters in the Far East. Oh. Big hack part of it showed the boys fire hand at Mahjong. 2 out of 3 of those, yes. For Mistress Ajisa. Okay. Opening a water. Seek someone to guide the otters around town. They really love that little tour guide mechanic that they implemented. Alright, let's go, little dudes. Speak otter. Like her head. Well accustomed to their speech and manner. Okay, I decided legitimately just speaks to the otters. That avid conservationist. Good. Appreciated. Difficult to get the raiments I require. Can I poof into a uniform? I'd like you to speak in his stead and inform patrons of the gold source's myriad wonders. Olio and I have a meeting to attend. Once we finish, we need to canvass the steps with the rest of the otters. With potential patrons. Okay. Alright, lay it on me. Excellent. Alright, we task force Otter now. Where's he at? Okay, no, he's gone on ahead. We're gonna go catch up with him. Little casual guards. The good thing about doing grunt work like this is I can hide my true form. The other backpack's kind of cool though. Let your chocobos to meet at the racetrack. I think he did recently bring up the subject of taking more family outing, so I'll deal with you. Ah, there we go. See, leverage the child. Massively woven tuxedo. Fashion-minded fellow likes the otter's suit. So I should mention the fashion report. What might I gain? MGP for unique gardens, gain appreciation for animal aesthetic. You'll love the fashion report. Continue seeking Otter. I don't want to risk using the Ethernet because I think it might break the transfiguration. So we'll just jog. It's only around the corner. And with a Cactuar E-ring. This is kind of the gladiator district, right? Something's afoot at the saucer. Yes. I mean, I think I'm wearing the branded outfit. I can't be surprised by that. Oh god, but personally then. Three of us refugees, yes. Good job prospect, he hired out the three of them to build the thing. Right, yes, this was the construction team. So good. I've got a special fondness for like the super tiny minor character stories. Like every expansion, I love catching up with Boulder and being able to see what they're doing. Auto communication noises. Then seeing a tab attender's pose. I mean, that would be on brand. This is probably just a good idea. Didn't think you could you around. Come on, me. It was 5 minutes ago. It was less than 5 minutes ago. We were right there. Good work, that is. Okay, nice. We got a free teleport. We speak to Olio here. This year's promo campaign is proving very profitable. Got a whole new little cutscene. Like I saw all the otters around here before. And there's some like the redone decorations is up on the signs and everything. Yeah, the construction lads made it. My newest masterpiece. Oh. Senor Otter. Yeah, it is a mammoth. Nice, okay. Auto distraction complete. I got a minion. I'll take the achievement. Yeah. And so yeah, so the backpack it's a fashion accessory? Yes. How's that going to work with my backpack shirt? Dubiously is the answer. Yeah, probably not with this outfit, but this could work with like certain hoodies and shirts. I mean, there's obviously this. I got like this bag too. Oh, that's way big. Oh, actually, I'm fucking leaving that on. That's cool. So yeah, the little otter mascot thing that would work really good with like the hoodies from Solution 9. Ooh, it's an Air Force One. Oh right, I can't have that on if I want to actually go fishing. That was funny. Okay, Bloomberg, but I'm going to do this while we're here. The new course as well, over by the coast. Sweet. Right, time to go to work fishing then. Let's see, best food, best Abalathia. Get it. So the balloon bug should work universally because the place we're going, Abalathia Spine, is predominantly sky fishing. But 4 undiscovered there and a bunch undiscovered up here. I'm hoping to locate them all. Honest amount of space going spare. Yes, I can just go to Ishgar from here, was the reason I walked over here. From here, I'll just pass travel. Actually, no, hang on. Isn't the way to get... Yeah, the Sea of Clouds. Yeah, hang on, don't I just... Yeah, the scene transition is here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because like you hitch a ride out to here. Fog. Bit unfortunate, but... Okay, I guess we'll try fishing here. Or not, because it's not a valid fishing spot. Haha! This fog is slightly less than ideal. Okulunaki. Don't get any of that cloud fishing. So. That's unlocked, but that's not cloud fishing, that's like the big water pools. The rest of it is completely up in the air. That's just me confirming, is there a kill barrier? Okay, so you can. I'm worried I might need a different bait, because obviously that says it's for sky fishing, but it might not be the one to use. There was like a level 45 jellyfish bait. Shot in the dark. Yeah, that's not it. I got that vineyard while I was here, though. Alright, new plan. If I go back... Let's just quickly go back to Ishgar a second. If I go to the outfitter. It's clearly sky fishing. But they might want a particular different bait. Let's grab a couple of different sky fishing baits and test this. Okay, now we're on. Hoverworm, sky fishing. Okay. Yeah, part of that. Dune fishing, we're not doing dunes. Sand stuff. Level 53. Cloud fishing. L fishing, not doing that yet. Although I do have some. I shall get some. Freshwater lures. Okay, so that's on me with a few more sky fishing options. Hopefully it's as simple as that. So, hoverworm. Sea of clouds. Let's try this. I guess cast the red balloon, but I'm skeptical here. Maybe put the snagging hooks on, but I don't think that'll make a difference because if the bait's the problem. Oh shit! Alright, never mind. Turns out it was the bait. This is the blue window. We've got a white loom. Okay, we're just off. So one weather restriction. Otherwise the rest is fill your boots. We're just fishing normally. I'll switch to snags in a moment. Get something big though, that would help. Well, small to then get something big, I want a mooch. Egg. Right, we're going powerful hook set with snagging on. We're going to go precision hook set with snagging on. Now we're talking. And we will in fact mooch that sky fairy, snagging still on. That was with precision as well. Big skyscraper. So those two are time restricted, so they're kind of the wild card. Okay, so I've got everything I care to get. Awesome, right, well that's a success, let's move on. So that whole area is the blue window. Over to the gauntlet then and try off that side of the Isles. There's also the centre here. Realised we didn't turn snagging off, but we didn't have to. And this does not appear to be one. Down there might be. Maybe we're too high up. Possibly down here, better access to the gauntlet. Surprisingly, no. We'll keep island hopping and see if we found another spot. Bendu. I go inward here, this opening here. No, it's not. This might be harder than I predicted. We fly over to the whale's crown, which is actually up there, which makes me highly doubt this is going to work, but nope. That whole area is bush and so on. Texting someone. As mentioned, we'll eventually end up looking stuff up way later. I want to at least visit every location and try and find stuff. Poking around the natural way. Never like having to rely on... Oh, hang on. Can't say I remember this, but... I also can't land here. Or can I? Okay, fresh water, I assume? What is this about? Alright, the eddies. Weather restrict, special conditions. So, the function not going to get any more from here, but that's... We'll give it a power and a precision with snagging. Interesting. No dice with power. Backing off. Tried power with snag and no snag, it wasn't successful. Mooch. Oh hell, I hope this gets it. Damn it! So, mooching precision didn't work. I'm gonna mooch and regular hook. It's not the same fish though. So it might very specifically be mooching with a bullfrog. Okay, well, you know what? Mooch with this one. Bullfrog. Mooch. Right, triple hook. Needs to be it'll be a case of get a bullfrog, powerful hook, just with patience on. So yes to mooching with a bullfrog. Making the hook, got it. Cat killer. 247 inches. There's that one. It was weather restricted. Okay, so it only comes out in apparently fair skies. I found a lurking in lakes known as the Eddies. Awesome, and I got 7 of them. Okay. Now this is disappearing falls, so I think this is all part of... Yeah, you can see in the bottom left, you cast your line at Vorsian Sharan. Okay, that's good. Let me switch back to red balloons, because I want to try cloud fishing down here, where the structures are. Blah, 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 blah. Yes to cloud fishing. Undiscovered fishing hole. Not doing any snagging right now. Cloud top. So there's one undiscovered location. Still think might be in the center. But we'll have a look around. Or possibly by the dungeon entrance. Cloud top, 1 weather restrict, 1 nothing, 1 special condition, 2 rare fish. Which I haven't got the log books for, so they're not happening. Snagging is now turned on. Like that. Awesome, well that takes care of the weather restricted one, did not expect that. I'll do a power and precision with snagging on, maybe grab this one. Yep, success. You just got to work through your options. You just got to work through the approaches cyclically. Precision. You will glean results. So that one's special conditions. Could be a mooch, could be a unique bait. Ooh! Nah, it's all gonna be on top. Within herd. I think it's gonna be over there, but I'm gonna stick to going to the middle. We tried there around the cromlech and all around the top side. This spot right here. We want to try fishing here. Nope. Actually, I already checked around there. Well, I checked the tip. Yeah, what does the crucible have water in it? I don't think it does, but no, based on the texture, it doesn't. It's fish o'clock. The weather's gone foggy again. We're going to go up to Azishlar next. We have discovered much fish. I'll have a look around the entrance to Neverreap, and then we'll go up to Azishlar. I don't really know what I expected there. Alright, I'm just gonna teleport up. Okay, so I've got my red balloons equipped. Thunder, but that's kind of the norm for here. But I found, so there's the chemical spill is a fishing spot. And Delta Quadrant down there, then we got, oh yeah, there's Alpha Quadrant up there, it's in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4 undiscovered. That's what I ever called. Finally watched the trailer today, actually. Funny you're talking about it. It's the next one. Dawn Trail has left many people jaded and divided. However, Dawn Trail's post-game content was amazing, with the trial dungeons and especially the raids. Yeah, that's the thing, because unfortunately, Dawn Trail conceptually the story is good, the execution falls apart. And there is one very particular lightning rod, which is unfortunately mostly justified for all the negative feedback. But it's just the way it was executed. Basically, some characters did not get the screen time they deserved in their own storylines. There's a certain other NPC would come in and interrupt and basically hijack the plot. My universal criticism is still going strong 4 expansions later. They desperately need more incidental music. You know, for just small cutscenes and conversations. It's still using the same 3 leitmotifs. Not even leitmotifs, the same 3 exact tracks from around the board. To the point where it just rips me out of the game. Oh, the game feels lonelier. Tank use the dungeons. Yes, I think you're seeing the side effect of the AI companions. Queues for just trying to do dungeons with people are now massively compounded and longer. I'm really glad the AI companions are there. I know how they can fix this, and it's what they have not implemented, which is half and half. Say if we have 2 players, can we fill this 2 slots with AI companions? Currently the answer is no. Also, success. We've unlocked... whatever this is. Mooch. Yeah, that would be ideal. That would fix that problem straight away. You and your one friend could play the game together with your 2 AI companions. Because the companions have their own little secret plot going as well, which is cute. The AI companions, it just shows up as like spearman or like soldier, just like a filler spot. But it's actually the same person every time. Like, it's not just a random spear character, it's, oh, that guy is the spearman. And as the game evolves, you see him like go up in rank. Like they turn up at level 20, they're just like somebody, they're just a raw recruit. At level 50, they turn up in like a full uniform, but it's clearly the same character. Like it's the same person. They're just listed as like soldier, but it's like, oh, that's a very cute detail. That's very clever. So I'm glad they did that. But yeah, some people will say that apparently they can't do half and half for such and such a reason. To do with the netcode or the structure of the game. To which I will say, multi-billion-dollar company, yes, the fuck you can. Also, the habit sphere. No restrictions, no restrictions. Time restriction. I'm a little bit done hearing about, oh, we can't implement this, or we can't change this thing, which has been a pain in the arse for years because it's like so ingrained in the code. Like, you absolutely can. Sorry, but you can. Yeah, the complication of how the AI record is. Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be as easy as just put them in. There's probably going to be a lot of work there. What I'm saying is, they can absolutely do this. Unidentified flying biomass. Beyond the fact one can find it in the skies near the habit sphere, absolutely nothing is known about this lump of flying something. Alright, I guess now we go power and precision. Like the bit of ground precision to assume one in the eye. Yeah, oh yeah, it's all based on that legacy system. I concur. Which is also a system which has been criminally underused. I love the barrack system. I wish they went back and did more with that. Also, we are now mooching with a power position. We're going to try power. I'm excited to see it. I'm looking forward to whatever call, because it's a case of here comes the next one. What a fish. Push 2 is on long ass cooldown. I can't do it. I'm going to try a precision pick. Full disclosure, I've not finished the main story quest for the post game of Dawn Trail. It's staring at me right now. I'm partially putting it off because I have forgotten what's up, and I'm very jaded with it to the point where I am hovering over the skip cutscene button. But once you start doing that, there's no going back. I was pleasantly surprised by how good the raid storyline was this time. The Alliance raid in particular, Dawn Trail, I really, really like because it's actually FF11. And for me personally, the Alliance raids always work best when they were like cameos of other stuff. You know, Shadowbringers Alliance raids are so popular because it's near automata. Simple as that. Stormbloods was the FF12 and all the Evilise stuff. Comment from Law. Yeah, Ramza insisted. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Ramza. It was a new Ramza. It was great. They were excellent love letters to those parts of the franchise. I really, in my heart of hearts, think that's where the Alliance raids flourish the best. Like, the current one is FF11. I haven't finished it, I've fallen behind. I want to go and play that. But the cutscenes were really good as well, because admittedly, the post-game content of Dawn Trail does away with the problem character, and certain NPCs that were glossed over are now getting screen time. I think they knew what was wrong. The trailer for Evercold also has the character, which I realise I'm currently treating like Voldemort, nowhere to be seen. They're going to appear at one point or another, but people are going to be really aggressively hostile when they do. Right, that's a ton of stuff from the Hemisphere. We want that one later. Alright, moving on. How am I doing for bait? 62. So we've got 3 potential undiscovered up here. Anybody about to make Gravity the main character? Yeah, alright, fair enough. If you say so. I think you might have been a bit played out, I don't know. Although I did thoroughly enjoy Grahetia's storyline in Shadowbringers, it was kind of perfectly succinct, and I actually like that we got a younger, less experienced version of him back in our world as a result of it. I have secret hopes that there's going to be like a little scene where Ishtola breaks through the barrier and goes to see her friends in planet Shadowbringers takes place on, and possibly vice versa, so the Viera captain can come and just bear hug Grahatia. He was very good at Endwalker. Dawn Trail, just Dawn Trail. The main characters are fine in Dawn Trail, but again, people get really handicapped screen time. I can't remember what the hell Abalathia does in Dawn Trail, not gonna lie. He's there. And he's in the party select screen for the dungeons in the main quest. He eats a taco in the end credits. I think that was Abalathir's entire story arc. Gilgamesh needs to be promoted from being Hildebran's friend. We could do with more Greg. We need more Greg in our life. I am going to credit Dawn Trail with something, because here's the thing, it's not all bad. There are parts of Dawn Trail which are very good. There are also lots of very good ideas in Dawn Trail. Again, I think the execution fell apart in places. I quite like that there was no rival character made for the Warrior of Light, because trying to top Xenos and Endwalker was going to fail, because that resolved all of the problems I had getting there, because there was a couple of rightly missteps there as well. That still was very good. Lord, you will like Endwalker. Yeah, I think they correctly didn't try to one-up themselves. Also, there's no fishing spot here. Check that island with a hole in it. Ooh! Alright, that looks like fresh water to me, right? The answer is no. Out of curiosity, let me quick the hell fishing bait. Well, level 55 freshwater wasn't having it. I'll try this level 61 next. Yeah, there's no way it's hell this is gonna hit. If this is, I'm gonna be astonished. No. Right, level 60 freshwater. The 55 is probably too low for this location. So we know there's a hole here. We know that this is a fishing hole. The Hyperstellar down converter. We don't know what bait to use. Steward, cast the ocean bait fish, why not? It's going to be something very specific and probably level 58 or 60. Okay. That one's probably getting looked up later, not gonna lie. Let's go south and have a look over there. Oh, there's water down there. Apples tree. Have I been here? Yeah, okay, I have. This is Delta Quadrant, so it's probably all there. So we've got 3 undiscovered. Well, 1 we've soft discovered. We definitely know it's there. So all that water is just Delta Quadrant water. And just test a theory here. Yes, Cashew Line in the Delta Quadrant. I know, I'll go there. So I guess we want to go east of here. There is some water over there in Gamma. That's remnants out there. Battle continuing down there. That law. Plenty of time for video game adventures. Take control of yourself first. What we all need. Enough stimulation. Now we need to get one of the treadmill controllers and do the hike across Eorzea. I missed out on that. I was upset. I didn't realise that was the thing. But at the same time, there's no. I do not have the space for that hardware. I would absolutely just walk back and forward across the game a bunch of times. So that would be great. Right, that was not water. That's engineer when you have those mini water. Well, see, the trouble is that you would be doing like the walking on the spot, right? You would just be like doing like foot stomps basically, as opposed to an actual like walking motion. Wouldn't be the same. It would actually be kind of worse for you. I envy the treadmill setup because it was a. What's the right word for it? Manual treadmill. Basically, it moved. It wasn't like an exercise treadmill where it's running against you. It's like you drag it with your feet to move. So it like simulates forward motion. So you can walk and jog on it. Tell the walking pads work. Okay, no, fair enough. I thought they were like little foot sensors, kind of like DDR pads. Intriguing. Spot. Oh, right, there's the Hemisphere again. Right. That's a problem. So we found a couple, and we've soft found one more. I'm going to check the cathedral. Which, if nothing else, I think is still a pretty good blue mage training area. I don't think there's any water here. We'll try flying all the way up to the flagship. Oh, hang on, that cave over there. I think that's already accounted for. Beta quadrant. We've been to the spell. We're checking that next. Nothing here. This is all this gamma quadrant again. Check this while we're here. We were up here a moment ago, actually. Yeah, nah. There was a cave down there in the Beta Quadrant. Also, I like flying through here like a Star Fox level. Down there. accounting for your fluids. Mission labs with the Lamia lab. FC chest, we got to queue up the FC and the house. That's where we'll go. Now this is the spill. Okay, this is the chemical spill. Well, that's the thing, yeah. I can't promise that it's less lonely over here. It's in the game's in the same kind of state on all fronts at the moment. Obviously, new expansion is going to have everybody surging back. Don't forget there's a big portion of the player base who activate their subscription, play the main story quest, and they are done. Like, they might max out a couple of jobs, and then you'll see them in a year or two's time. So there will always be a higher population in release month. But in general, at the moment we're basically at like the end of a cycle. And it's the end of a cycle of a divisive expansion, so I think the population's lower than it's been in a while. Also, I'm just calling that done on as each layer. How's my Dravania logs? Garbage. Right, well, we'll go to Dravania then. See, that's a good idea. Even a little bit of traction. Even a little bit of traction, one or two people coming and talking about it with you, that's an indication to me that somewhere the conversation is alive and well. Right, freshwater fishing. Where the hell am I? Right, we're in the Forelands. So I've done the river and I've done the Iron Feast. But they were extremely obvious. So I think this is all part of the same river. Yes, the Woolom River, so I don't need to fish here. Although, yeah, no, that one, weather and time, yes, otherwise, no. But my goal at the moment, just like the last few couple of times we've done this, we're trying to discover all the fishing spots. That's the point. So, now there's a fork here where this arguably becomes a different river. Undiscovered fishing hole. Okay then. Smouldering wastes. Rock muscle. One time restrict, two otherwise fine. Big fish next. Should have gone with double hook. Alaska. Nice. We turn off snagging. We'll do a power and a precision, then move on. Whereabouts did you leave off again, Law? So were you basically in Endwalker, where you hit your hiatus? Alaska. Nothing on precision. Need to start around the time the 5 music first starts playing. Yeah. I remember that like, there was one moment in Endwalker got me. It wasn't a cutscene moment, it was just when I was walking around a certain area. And one of the enemies is the death robot from the end of Final Fantasy 1. The little, you know, the rooster-legged nuclear attack robot. That's just like an enemy walking around. It's like, I'll be damned. And it looks perfect. Like it looks dead on. They've used the color palette from the sprite. I can teleport to where it is right now. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still undiscovered. That ain't good. At least we've got one more. The caves definitely have at least 1, possibly 2. This is all dry over here. I have to restore this. Rush PP's add alpha SGF to encourage to play more. That was fun. Something else about Dawn Trail which was quite funny. In the run-up to release, because the Dawn Trail has a good amount of influence from FF10. And obviously a huge amount from FF9. But in particular, it's got 10 in it. The new Beast Tribe are the little beak-faced guys from 10. And there's areas inspired by 10. I'm kind of surprised that there wasn't a Shoe Puff and a Hypello, you know, the blue guys. But still. And obviously seeing that it had like the tropical setting based in Central America, everyone was like, oh my god, Yoshi P add Blitzball. Is there going to be a Blitzball? And in so many interviews, they're like, no Blitzball, we're not doing that. Is this going to be Sky or Dune? It's Duney. Like, some people still would love Blitzball, but to which I would say, how do you implement Blitzball? How is that actually going to be good? Is it going to be like the Blitzball minigame in 10.2, which was Championship Manager Blitzball Edition? Which, now that I say it, I think I can see the appeal. This is level 45 dune fishing. I think I'm being let down by my bait selection in some places. Seeing how bad the racing netcode is to open a street playing Blitzball. Yeah, no. Can you imagine the netcode between if every Blitzball player was a player? Right, right, circling back to the point, I think I'm being screwed by my bait. Is there a higher than level 50 dune fishing? We should go, let's go get some supplies now. That looks like dune fishing to me, because it's like the sand haze, so I'll just try and grab as many more baits as I can. Now it might also be a good opportunity to offload some of the fish we've got. Come here, minions. Who's not busy? Oh. Proceed. plane. $1,000. Buff muscle not for sale. 3,500. I'll set the bar. Skyfarer, these are cheap. Yeah, 300. Will do. UFB, nothing. I'll set it to 1250. Why not? Not even looking them up. Go for fish. They're gonna be 1,200 a pop. Starflower, nothing. It can be 3 grand. Sounds fancy. Go on, come here. I'm so glad I got a triple hook on them if these do in fact sell. Pigeonhole. Time will tell. Yeah. The chocobo racing in this is admittedly pretty fun. I thoroughly love the chocobo racing rabbit hole when we went down it. Somewhere in the like the mid tier of the chocobo breeds right now. Where's my boy? Where's my? There we go. So I'm just saying. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the kind of pedigree I'm dealing with at the moment. So he's big smart boy. Thanks to parentage mostly. Oh, I went down the rabbit hole. I committed to doing it for a few hours, so. Right. $55 fresh water. I'm gonna have to go get specialist bait from the scripts people, aren't I? This might be not. This is not the place to be. Where's the gathering script guy? Dravania. I remember now. They're at Idleshire. I'm sure I've got scripts. Surely. That will be fine. While I'm here, toss this book because it's like 3 months out of date. Do I have like 9 retries? Am I full on retries or do I gotta go do some... Chloe, give me a book. I've got 7. I've got 7 retries. Alright, what do we got? Limitless Blue Extreme, that can be arranged. Jade Store, that's unfortunate. Dancing Plague. Oh, the game hates me, okay. End Singer. Yeah, they're weekly things. Alright, if I do a couple of dungeon roulettes in Water Raid, that's unfortunate. Do a couple of dungeons. I can do Limitless Blue alone. Basically, I can farm that endlessly to fill this in. But I need to go do at least 3 other things. That's a job for later, because now I can't be bothered. Not you. Script exchange. Level 68 for Salt Lake fishing. Got brute leeches. Level 60 sky fishing. Right, that's coming with me. That's coming with me. Level 70. You see, there's a high level dune fishing there. There's those magma worms, but we're buying them separately anyway. And there's the red blues, we're buying them separately. Okay. While I'm here. No, this isn't a fishable area at all. Okay, back to what we were doing then. So, Dravania. I'm going to go back over to, you put me over there. Try again. I bought these lures as well. Then they equip that very big dune fishing one, because it really looks duney in there. Okay, let's go. Yes, not. This is why everybody looks it up. I've got no indication for what this is. I've got no reason to think anything else in this cave is a different location or material. I guess I'm going to try these lures now. Green lure is not the way. Suspending minnow. Just shotgun and stuff at the wall here. No clue. So, at least one fishing spot currently undiscoverable to us, because I simply don't know what it wants. As I thought there was a way out of there, there is not. Catfish a bit. Tried that. I mean, I'll try it again. So level 53. Did I get that? I bought high level one, right? Yeah, let me, the level 61. Hang on, fair point, we did miss it there. I was also flying on over there because I thought there was a cave exit, there was not. Nope. So, Morn in the Somal foothills, so the area behind Alex Shrine. No idea what it wants. To which my answer is intrigue over, Google it. Like, it... You know, I like working down the fishing log and like working out what each fish wants, but if I can't even discover it in the first place because the game won't tell me what to use when we throw everything at it, it's like, cool, I've had enough. Let's go have a look around for something else. There are a lot of undiscovered spots, so there's potentially... I don't think there's going to be any over there. That's all the river. I want to have a look at the northeast side there. Because if you look, we've done up there. That's the Iron Feast, that's the river. And we know that that's basically all Wylam River down there. That's the wastes. I don't know if maybe the bottom of the river down there is going to be different. Forest. I want to have a little look in here. I wish I could. Nope. Hell fishing. So it was hell fishing. We've got hell fishing. We tried hell fishing. Alright, I'll try it again. Alright, I'm going back. My flight speed seems lower than I remember in here. Will feel faster on the land of off. Right, so hang on a damn second. Where is that? Look at the map. Where is that cave entrance? What is that connecting to? Oh, it goes up here. Right. And it says that of versatile lure. So I guess, yeah, so we've got magma worms for hell fishing. Not a cave in, it's a cliff on, it's a cliff top path, I understand. And in hindsight it goes alarmingly hard. That's all rocked up over that side. Let's go back to this flat spot here. Alright, fair enough. Let's see what this stuff was standing on. Now again, it might be a specific hell fishing bait. Oh, no, that'll be damned. Right, Morn. So basically the whole last thing. So we've got a granite crab. Mooch the crab. One of them is special conditions, which could be the mooch. Catfish. Will power and precision with hooking turned on. Other crap. Nice, the last one is just snagging turn off. Let's do power precision again. So precision, no snagging. Whatever that was, wasn't the play. Big fish. What? Big crap. Alright, cool. We found out all. So again, there's still 4 here, which is very surprising. We'll go check all the way to the south, I suppose. There's flat of nothing over there. Check those areas. Maybe the top of this cave is another one, because if this is Morn, look, there's over there, which this is clearly still a part of the same cave network, but let's see if it counts as a different spot. I don't think it will. Cassio, Tightline, and Morn, you know, okay, so this is all the same location, so at least this is all one. Really mystifies me as to how there's 4 undiscovered here, though. We're gonna go all the way to the south and check that out then. Okay, there is another one there. Alright. More northeast near the dungeon northwest. Oh, so through that archway, look, so it's in a different cave. Yes. See, when I hear hell fishing, that's what I expect. Casting my line. Open it. Halo. Special condition, non. 4 fancy unique ones. Big mooch. I think the middle of the bridge needs, but we'll try. Comatoise. Slow-moving tortoise found in the magma flows near Halo. Yeah, so there's 4 rare fish, 4 unique fish. So you need to get the books. Weather and time. Weather and special. No idea. No idea. Ooh, magma tree. Last one. Okay, we'll try one more. We'll try the middle of the bridge. Specifically, I'm going to try that little nub. Cast off there. Yeah, I think the bridge is a no-go. Oh, no, hang on. Undiscovered fishing holes? Son of a bitch. You literally had to push against the edge of the boundary to get like this one angle. Catch it either. Alright, power and precision it is then. Snagging off at the moment. God damn, what the hell's going on with this spot? That was power, no snag. It's now going to be precision. Got him. Westbourne. Largely the same conditions here, but do a mooch precision. black magefish. Missing one there, missing one there, one, but okay. Good. Right, today I learned there's spearfishing up there. Put the black magefish right over his ley line, bit of rotation. Alright. Alright, we'll go check the very bottom of the river, just in case, then we'll move on to the next Dravania section. Expect this to... Ooh. Go over there toward the bug base. Where's my fresh water? Fresh water 50. $68 Salt Lake. There it is. Yeah, Brute Leech 60 for fresh water. So way at the bottom here, specifically where there's another little runoff. Nope, smouldering waste it says. Okay, so it's all part of the same... It's the same body of water, so that's what you gotta look out for, you see. All that. Right, well, that's a good chunk of progress. These are devious now, so that West Morn, for example, that's an example of... That was literally one spot on the bridge, and you had to hug the wall, face the direction, and be on like the very edge of the standable terrain. So it's a case of, alright, they are legitimately hiding them that precisely. Hinterlands, I've never fished here once, so it's all to play for. This should be easy to get something at least. We're going to fly into the hinterlands now. La, 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 la. So, there's the big lake in the middle. There's all the wet zones over here. Quickslip Delta's definitely one. Around the Arboretum's clearly going to be another one. I'm going to go up here first, though. There's that small pool of water right there. Can't imagine it counts. No, but it was worth checking. Try and train fly for sky fishing. Surprisingly, no. No skyfish. Same again with a small thin pool. That's just water. Back to fresh water. let's start over here. In there, let's go. Okay, nice. The vast majority of these are known to us already. That was a tigerfish. Well, I'll just do a snag for good measure and move on. 2 rares, 2 potentials we could get, but butterfly. Nice. That was one of the ones we didn't have. Okay. Right, so let's go down to the delta now. No, hang on. That's all Quickspill Delta. Oh, right, that's all one gigantic body of water around the Alberta. Okay, we're going to go to the center instead. River. So that's middle Dalyak River. So theoretically lower or upper could be a thing. Might work. This might work. Mooch number 2 with that thing, the cricket. Try the next little rock. Probably too close. Yes, middle Dalyak River still is. So what if one were to cast over here? Do not sense any fish here. Well, it's like the very edge, so it can't make sense. But what about here? Do not sense any fish here. mind. It's still odd that the game does this, rather than just not give you the option, like in any other invalid spot. Oh, hang on, I think I know what this means. That's where there's a rare fish, but I don't have the unique fishing knowledge book. That's why the option comes up. Because otherwise the button wouldn't even flash. Undiscovered fishing hole, there we go. So the West Canyon of the Thaliak River has potentially got a rare fish in it. The land perch. That is... Okay, so that's Thaliak River as opposed to Middle Thaliak River, fair enough. So I guess now I do want to go all the way to the bottom. Oh damn, this is just like all to play for though. I don't have any gathering food left, do I? Oh, there we go. Need some completo. Perch. Sweet fish and mooch that. We'll do power again. Sweet fish again. We'll do precision this time. So this is mooching with hooks on. Power and precision done. Please God, let that work. Got a massive hinterlands perch, but there's potentially more to catch there. That's good. Okay, gonna go way to the south end of the map now. Oh, I know where it's gonna be. It might be in the cave where Shoulders Master lives. Matoya's cave. Ha ha ha. So let's finish it. Okay, maybe not this specific spot then. This one is for unique fish. But what about out here where frog bros are hanging out? Except these ones aren't bros, they're assholes. Nope, Quickspill Delta still. The entire west side of the map. Fine, I'm checking the bridge after all. Then I'm going to the Mists, which is all also undiscovered, which kind of surprising me. I thought we got a bunch of that. Undiscovered fishing hole. Cool, that makes 4 for 4. It was down here. There must be like south of it or something. Okay, no, that's... Oh, of course, yeah, because it's further inland, technically, so that's the upper river. Right. Actually, 4 rare fish again! Right, well, we're going to push on with discovering stuff, so let's get to the Churning Mists now. Which... is accessed in a weird way from the foreland, just through the caves, so it's up all that shit. Up the mountain. I'm just gonna teleport to here. Right, so definitely want my sky fishing bait back on. Although there is some water here somewhere. Okay. Ah, there's a pool of water right in this. Aha. Mog palm. An algal sphere found collecting in the lone pool on the floating island. Cool, so there's this, something else, and a rare fish. That's your lot in this location. So that was with snagging turned on. Let's do with snagging turned off now. Again. It'll be as simple as like power precision or something later on, so we'll worry about that another time. This is good, we're discovering them. There's another pool up here. Although, no, this is the same, but this is just the Greens Ward. That was also a bit messed up. That's not the Greens Ward. That's the same location. 5 to go. Try. So there's one. Western Waters. Possibly some over there by the Eastern Eyes. There's a pool there, backside of Ale Tom. And there's a pool there in the middle. Oopsie. Hundred Fin and Western Waters. They actually have 100. Strangely main freshwater fish found only in Western Waters. Yes, it does have 100 tiny fins. Nag. Say white sheep strings phone gives you the exact weight and dimension of the package. Feels like a pretty nice detail because that way you can brace for anything customs wise. Fit again. Yeah, so the solution here is like power and precision. We're just moving on from that. We're unlocking stuff. I'm going to fly over to the east side. I don't think there's anything there, but there might be like a skyfishing spot after all. That's a big rock. Oh. Nice. No sky fishing here. That little tiny steppy stone in the sky, is that possibly hiding a sky fishing spot into the storm? No, but it's hiding a lookout. letters. No water to be found. Undiscovered. We're hitting this one and circling back to the center. El Toim. Time restricted fish and rare fish. Alright, I guess we are done here. To the center. There. Not sent any fish here. Okay, so there was a unique fish that lives there. The undiscovered is strange. And we haven't found any cloud fishing at all. But the Mughals, I don't think the Mughals have a pool of water where they live, in a little cave. Looking around here with Zenith. Here. Not sent any fish here. Alright, so that's two which are locked behind go get the special books. But that's progress is progress. I guess my next stop will be Abania and working through all that business. And then we're off to the Far East, where I did already do some stuff, and that's also where spearfishing comes in, which I'm kind of looking forward to. Do I keep going? We'll keep going a bit. We'll see what we can do in Abania initially. I feel like this is going to be another case of go buy more bait. Update the Twitch title. Keeping that level 60 freshwater fish bait on me. Oh. Thunderstorm. I'm expecting that. Nope, mate's not having it. 77 dune fish. Salt lake fish? What are we thinking? Is this a salt lake? Despite me? It might be. Though it's flowing and it's a river, so I don't... Ooh, how do I get to that lookout? Yeah, this isn't a salt. This isn't it. Wrap up shortly. I want that though. If I get to it from up there and jumping down. No, you can't traverse that. Or can you? Either from here or from the tunnels at the back. Hey, no, you can't get up on there. So you're clearly meant to get up above it and run along. This is just the recompense chamber. No, you can't get up on that cliff at all. That's not how you do it. Hang on, can you climb the pillars? Yes. Okay, it's a matter of doing like perfect side jumps. So, trouble is you gotta not hit the one above you when you're jumping, or else you kind of have to push back onto it. Overshot. Overshot. We've baited someone else to take part. Watch him just do it in one go and flex on us because he's doing forward jumps now. Look at it. Actually, this might be the play, because you can do like a short jump buddy hop. Not by taxing your movement. That one's very difficult because you're right up against the one above you. Lost a step. Ah! Scared of this one. Oh. Yeah, baby! And that's how you get that one. Where's my... You did it. God, it would be tragic if he fell off around getting around there somehow. Yep. Alright, nice. Anything else over here? So, interesting, there's 3 fishing spots in Valgo's Beach apparently, but there's only the one big-ass lake, so there's definitely more going on here. This will require further research. Also, yeah, you mentioned Guild Wars. At least they give you like unique glamours and like expensive loot at the end. Wouldn't it be funny if that was a unique fishing spot, the lookout point? Yes, yes, it would. I mean, that was not a difficult chunky puzzle. That would be fine. Now that you mention it, how funny would it be if there was a unique one at the top of Kugane Tower? That level of psychotic design, I wholeheartedly approve of. Ooh, hello. Alright, I'm back on the fresh water. I don't think this is right. I've been able to turn man Super Saiyan. Just climb the tower, lol. So there's one up here in the temple. There's the lake. The falls might be their own one. Or there's something funky in a corner somewhere. Besides that, so there's that area. There's the fringes where I've done the river and Timon Black. There's like all down there. With the peaks, I found a lot of the peaks. Up there, where the falls, snow wash. I need to check that area really. You think cloudfish is probably going to be the answer. Then the locks. Surprisingly, only has one spot despite being the locks. I don't think my bait's going to be high level enough to make it worth it while even looking, because I've only got like level 60 stuff. Yeah, so it's clearly just the lock itself. Is there... Ah, there's lots of spearfishing in the locks though. Oh, let's go have a look at the locks of spearfishing. Let's actually do some spearfishing. Yeah, that's the whole other side of it we've not touched. Tree. But most notably, I think this region is where Ixion appears. I'm missing a trick here. You should just go down. I'm looking to see if there's a dive button that I can just press. I hope you can set an alarm. By not spearfish today. There we go. Okay, we were just on the shallow side, I guess. Yeah, it's better. Right, how's this work? Forget how far down this goes. Where does this go? Oh. That's where Scala is. Okay then. That makes sense. Obviously, having found that, like, what, 6 years ago? Yeah, there's no way I was going to remember what was down here. Oops. I've forgotten how to spearfish. Oh, hang on, it says there's fish down there. Because you normally find the schools of fish, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I forgot that they completely revamped this. How do I... Oh, there we go. So wariness is high, so I guess that means that the minigame ends. Yeah, that. Okay, that is a completely new interface. Select them in the weak spot. Its size increasing according to your gathering rating. So the weak spot's actually bigger the higher your stats are. Nearby fish notes with wariness. Successfully catching fish in quick succession will increase the catch counter, which slows the rate the wariness builds up. So if you keep your combo up, they don't get as wary as fast. Alright, well, this is hype now, hang on. So nature's boundary. Increase the chance of landing alongside fish on the next spearfishing attempt. But electric current captures all fish present in field of vision. So anything that's in the menu, presumably you can just be like, yeah, I'm having all them. Alright, well that's awesome. We got like a whole new minigame to play. I've been lamenting for a while. I wish the fishing was a bit more active, kind of like the Stardew Valley fishing minigame, which is, I think, is still possibly the best fishing minigame, followed closely by Abiotic Factor. And lo and behold, they added it for this. Level 90 walls. Marmite. I guess so. I had some people say they absolutely detest it. That's because they refuse to understand the basic principles. It's ironic because in Stardew Valley, I've still never finished year 1. Having tried to play it 4 times, like 4 entire save files. I just can't stay consistently interested. And it kind of bothers me that there's a fail state for a game which has such a massive time investment involved. It's not a hard fail state, but at the same time, the fact it's there is like irks me. Because it means the whole thing of like, oh, casual farming sim, happy life in the countryside. No, you must optimize every second of every day from day 1. Which I will do. But it's the whole thing of, I didn't realize this was going to be a sweat game. Boy, I'm missing. Harvest Moon at the end of the game is the end of the game. Yeah, a good point. The save file fully ends in that one. You can get reevaluated by Grandpa afterwards. Okay, so there's a chance to undo the fail state, is there? What I want to... Okay, I have to wonder if that was added way after the fact, if people were mad about the thing I was talking about, so... Maybe the day will come, but again, it's such a time investment, and 4 attempts later I've not stayed interested, so I can't guarantee I would. Young! Yeah, fair enough. So 3 undiscovered. Keep poking around. Gotcha. Got a ton of fish and XP for that. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Fancy one over there. Swimming shadows. Damn, I wanted that. Moses saw. Mine. Bingo! Just a full actual Moses saw. Do you want to score? I want to go this way. Ooh. But there's also just fish everywhere. Huh. Okay, they should be fine. Ah! Oh, 10th of a second too late. I wanted to try and pass in my field of view. That's fine. There's one area undiscovered now. Nice. I'm kind of just in the zone liking this now. This is a cool little game. I'm keen to... I want to get back out to the Ruby Sea now that we know this is the play. Triple! What does Bated Breath do? Palsy breath, reduced wariness, cannot be executed when wariness exceeds a certain threshold. Okay, so that's like, it costs 300 GP. I knew there would be a skill for that somewhere, you know, to slow the bar down. Where's the undiscovered spot then? Do we think it's up here at the top right? Top left even? So catching those rare mercenary crabs makes the unspoiled waters appear, it looks like. Yep, there we go. Elusive sea creature to the south. Swimming shadow. Fuck. Fingers. For 12, got a salt cellar. Fancy snail. Alright, I'm gonna go to the northwest. Maybe it's like in there, or possibly. Ooh, hang on, I've just seen it. We have a new lead. Look there. I think we have a cave. Another location. Oh, this looks good. Or does this just connect to the lock? Ah, okay. Everything down here being just like covered in the salt, it's like frozen in time. Ooh, look in there. That looks promising, because this is like the northwest bit I want to check anyway. Damn. Past the threshold. I miss. It's good. So, over here. Oh. Better look out for something. The sunken destroyer. The image of the destroyer was erected on lock celled. Yeah, so it's the smashed up statue. I would tear down the image, send it to sinking. Okay, so this area. Northwestern lake bed. Cool, so I think we've unlocked all the everything now. Nice! Oh look, the tick means absolute completion as well. Oh, so we've actually just been nearly everything, so we're actually just only missing one fish. from there. Alright, you know what, while we're here, see if we can get it. If we just mill around here for a bit, because statistically we have all the other fish, so we're low on inventory space, but we've got 2 spaces left, we only need 1 space left. Big money. Big money. That's it, done, GG. I've 100%ed this lake fishing. I'm a little motivated to keep going now. I do need to empty the inventory though. We need to get to a... let's return. Need to get to the retainers. Be right back a minute. Let's grab a snack. We'll do Othard spear fishing then. That's curious. I'm gonna grab a snack and sort out storage. Let's use the main beer back stream. This will be a little while. It won't be too long though.
完了。出走の準備が整いました。さあ、ゲートが開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いは桜爆心王、9番待機シャトル、桜爆心王、快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭は桜爆心王、単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは16番、それを見るように10番、少し後ろから10番、内には8番、そしてその外から行ったのは待機シャトル、内をついて7番、少し離れてラリタブライアン、1馬身離れて
very related horses from second, third, and fourth right now.
内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。
One of the lesser known racehorse lineages. Look at him.
まだ1馬身以上の差があると、ここから捉えることができるのか。集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。栄光まで400、最終コーナー。先陣を切ったのは桜爆心王。桜爆心王、速い速い。
Unacceptable, Reclaimer. You must surrender the construct.
In. Beautiful.
Keep it up. Only one more after to go. そんなこともあるわよね。
Gonna add Blue Archive. The gacha singularity is closing in, Jesse.
They have arrived. We have to endure.
We meet again, girl. You've become quite an annoyance. Good night, Miss Dark. I can't leave.
I feel like that's meant to.
You yeet yourself at the Ferris wheel and hope for the best.
I mean, thankfully, I'm also Gold Chip, so I can just do this because Gold Chip is magic.
What? What? Bye! He's gone.
Gold Chip can just do that.
What? Nuh-uh. Is this an emote?
She magic. Wide berth. Just everybody walk around him in the hallway. Just laugh at his jokes and move on. While you were out appreciating the beauty of the world with your eyes, he studied the blade. Unfortunately, he still can't fucking read, so he ain't very good. But he has it all the same. Okay, we can recover. So on the power-ups of passenger health. Ah. I think his health might also be reset when he swaps out to a new... What's wrong with my Christmas tree? You don't like it? Look how festive it is. On one scheme at a time.
Okay. Did that. I heard. Oh,
Not.
Oh my god, get help! Please, you need to take care of them.
Alright, well.
Hey, you. Keep me the problem.
Whee!
Jesus Christ, that can lead to a hematoma, man.
You
Are
did this.
nuts?
This was your fault. It didn't have to be this way. Now I take him into the jungle.
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。栄光まで400最終コーナー。先陣を切ったのは桜庭騎士王。
Fourth one over there.
桜庭騎士王。早い早い。
What's really funny is Jay Lee was streaming and talking about how she avoided taking off when there was like a child, like a wild person, because she was worried about them accidentally getting killed in the backblast, which is very noble and caring. Meanwhile, these fuckers better duck. We're launching the ship. Okay, well at least I ended the speech. On mate, be shooketh. I'll let you all enjoy that text in the top right for a second.
I was like, when I sprint, it's a snail. You did that on purpose!
Magnificent.
You did that on purpose!
Fine. At least we killed the dark side. Suck my dick, Sid. That is sweet too. That's good. You were safe in the no clip. What the fuck? Okay. Grenade for you. There's a lot of grenades. There goes that overshield. Have a quick look for goodies. A Hummin sniper. And finally a grenade. Get out of my way!
Hey people, we're back online! Hello again, strong, silent type. Hope you're shot in the head more times. It's good for the ads.
God, I love this woman!
Mullet time!
Have a look in here. Just a little pocket in the brick. Yes! Perfect three-pointer.
Get the lead out, Marines!
No, Johnson! Fucking... Selective fire from Johnson strikes again. Alright, restart Banshee Boardwalk. Jump the maiden from the side. I lost Rabbit.
Wow, aren't you an eager beaver?
Okay, I didn't realize the pressing spacebar when we set that dialogue.
Welcome on board, Mr. Thomas.
Over here. Oh yeah, this was one of my favorites. I love the expansion missions to 2. There's this bank one, and then there's Haven, which is bordering one of my favorite. Jesse, wizard! Jesse, look at the wizard! Jesse, look at the wizard!
Want to expand on your loan to buy a house in the Hamptons? Yes, my practice is really starting to take off.
Yes, he has a lot of celebrity clients, very high-end.
Alright, moving on. Park the rocket arc here. With a shielded jackal in it, facing down the hill.
Get out of here!
Back we go. Alright, so learning that spearfishing was completely overhauled when I wasn't looking. I'm motivated to do a bit more. Sort the inventory in the break. So I've done Tamamizu, but then there's like all of the Ruby Sea. That's turned on. There's some teeming waters. Okay, it begins. Ironically, this is a lower level than the locks we were just in, because the locks is actually like an endgame area for Stormblood. A lot of big positive brain juice kicking in for all these like first time discoveries. It's like recorded this, recorded this, recorded this, recorded this, recorded this. Oops. Nice. Okay, so that's how you build that up. So that was pretty huge. So that's the adventure. That's the sunken ship done. I guess I'm going this way. How far down the Mariana Trench can I go here? Can I go trench? I was actually legitimately right. The answer is yes. Alright, we're going in. I was just swimming straight down, just the two giant eyes like the big fish boss in Mario Sunshine. All those thalassophobia, probably AI generated videos of the giant statues underwater, they all use the same music. Actually, there's at least one of those creators is definitely not AI driven. Oh yes. There's some waters. Down here at the Shisui, there's another one. Got snagging turned on. I guess snagging works for spearfishing? Probably not. I think I just left it on. It's just on. We're now missing 2 fish. Anyway, just in the interest of seeing if there's any difference, I'm turning snagging off. Bonk bonk. Taking it to there to be used. Alright, done and done. Big dive to get down here, but that was worth it, because that's now 100%ed. I'll probably just teleport back on. Legitimately just teleport back to the coast. It's going to take that long to manually swim out. northwest part of the ocean. Amazingly, there's still actually a lot to do there. I was never very thorough when I was here in the past, so... Because in the past we didn't have that cool minigame. What the hell? Oh, it's a person. It's two people down here with the Moog. Oh, they're having a nice little date. Okay, well, I'm not fishing near them, that's fine. Looking for small. Down. Face. That was beautiful. I really love that the sweet spot expands with your actual gathering stat. Good little emphasis on the equipment mattering, like as far as the game's concerned, the minigame. Grab them too. threats and 2 potentials, so we'll... We're here... There. Okay. Oh wow, Lord, you're still there. There's a comment in the novice chat right now. I realised that queue times went from being super short to mega long. Will they go back to super short in Dawn Trail? Like, you are not alone. Balls. Spicy and tank UV 500. This person says they play tank as well. Yes, it's interesting that the tank is so highly in demand. Well, to be honest, we saw this happen in Shadowbringers, just before Shadowbringers. People were sick of the DPS queue, so everybody, I say everybody, you know, the vast majority of the zeitgeist switched to playing healers just so they could play the game. Which was great for about 3 months, and then there was a glut of healers. So now I think we have the situation again, where a lot of people have switched to tanks, and now there's just, right now, a lot of people are leveling tanks, doing just on those healer strike and specific, but yeah, that would affect it. So obviously anybody queuing for healer was instantly in demand. So I guess tank is now just very saturated in the player base for whatever reason. Bang. No, yeah, it's always going to be tank or healer. It's always going to be the specialized classes. The southeastern area. My inventory is nearly full again. This is it's insane for profit. Oh, heaven on high. Always like seeing that. Dive! Yeah, so the AI companions, you know, that's a good point to circle back to the conversation we were having earlier in the stream. The AI companions will always clear the content, but they are always slower than players. Follow them if you're trying to learn a boss mechanic safely, but then just be aware that you're going to be in there longer than if a group of psychopaths was plowing through it for the 6th time. And there's no real way, I don't think, an AI will ever be as fast as a player. Because, you know, players, we overpull on purpose because the characters in 14 are actually capable of doing that. You know, they're very strong. Especially thanks to AoEs of like ads in the dungeon. You can wall to wall pull everything between the bosses, then just flatten them all in AoE nukes. As a tank avoided those psychopaths mean not being forced to overpull wall to wall when begin. Yeah, true, there is then the expectation for, what, you didn't pull the entire dungeon? God, you time waster. Bonk. Ruby price step. Oh, there it is. Okay. Good old filthy rats. Oh, my inventory is full again. I'm blowing up. Well, that was an unexpected treat to the end of that operation. We're doing that a lot more. I think I'll return from here. I think that will do for now. Out now. We'll catch you later on. Thanks for hanging out, Law. Thank you to the people I saw coming in and out lurking. The usual raid options are equipped. So see you all next time. Goodbye.